Up+Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up+Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
What's good? Happy Hump Day, and thank you so much for being Up+Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Excited for today's show. Coming up, it's like a slow cal musical full circle moment with 2 decades in the making, really, when you think about it. Dan Curcio is here, and from Moonshiner Collective, dear friend of the show. And he has known our guest, Elyse Black. She's been on the show a couple times. Really enjoy her, really newer talent. Dan has known Elyse literally since she was a little girl, crowd surfing at still time shows, like unbelievable. And now, fresh off her graduation from Berklee College of Music, she is stepping on stage to open for Moonshiner Collective at Dan's beloved Under the Moon concert series, August 14th. That show at Dairy Creek, unfortunately, is already sold out. But this is more than who got a ticket, who didn't. It is about the kind of night Dan has built where people actually listen, then they get up and dance, and where Elyse gets to kind of come home and play for a crowd that has basically watched her grow up. So Dan Curcio, Elyse Black are coming up today in the Slow Cal Studios. They're both going to perform something, so I'm super excited. All right, a couple little bits of headlines. Speaking of music, you see what Zach Brown did on stage the other day? He performed at Fenway Park and surprised everyone in the crowd. I mean, this is the ultimate Oprah moment. Remember, like, look under your chair, you got to this, you got to that, right? He surprised everybody in that crowd, more than 37,000 fans, with a free cruise, them and a +1. Aboard Margaritaville's Sea's new Beachcomber ship that I guess he has something to do with. The giveaway is valued at more than $40 million, and it's the largest surprise audience gift in live entertainment history. How's that? Zach has a partnership with the cruise line, co-designed the live, that music venue that's part of the Beachcomber. Check out the audio.
Tonight we're gonna do something that even Jimmy would say is crazy. I'm buying every single person here a cruise for 2 people on the boat. Every single person here gets a cruise for themselves and a loved one to go on the boat. This is the biggest giveaway in history, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight at Fenway Park. Make sure you get your ticket and you hit the code, and we'll see you out on the water for sure.
Yeah, people are like looking around, like, what is he? Did I miss something? You know, like when the artist is talking at the concert, you might kind of be half listening. I don't know, you might be going to the bathroom. Imagine you're in line getting a beer. You're like, babe, did he just give us a cruise? You know, like that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, weather. It is warm, and we're talking like 25-degree difference in places between like North County, which is just brutal, 105, crazy in the triple digits, and then Slow, which is like right in the low 80s. Like, I'll take it. We're really lucky. We didn't get in a little of that marine layer, and it slowly burns off. So make sure you are definitely keeping hydrated. North County is no joke. Yeah. As we get into some of these last several weeks, many weeks, but still these last weeks of summer, people going back, kids going back to school, things are changing for sure. All right. Before we get into our conversation with Dan Curcio and Elyse Black, promise you're going to love it. It's going to be really, really fun. The Paso Robles Distillery Trail, their weekend is back this weekend, August 7th through 9th. Paso Robles Distillery Trail Weekend. This is your invitation to experience a whole other side of Paso. 12 boutique distilleries are opening the doors with special tastings, cocktails, live music, classes, demos, all kinds of stuff. And the chance to meet the makers behind the bottles, which is one of my absolute favorite things to do, obviously. There are no tickets required. Just pick up a map at any participating distillery or the Paso Robles Visitor Center even. That's cool. Plan your route, start exploring, visit at least 6 distilleries, and get your map stamped, and you'll earn a free limited edition Paso Distillers shot glass. It's pretty legit too, got this like leather holder thing. It's pretty sweet. And for spirit lovers who want to go even deeper, and if you have one in your life, the optional copper card. It includes a free tasting at every participating distillery, plus access to select tours, really cool VIP perks. It pays for itself. Like, it's $125, the copper card, and it is worth like well over $250. So the deal, I mean, look, we have a distillery trail who is really trying to get people to come out, and they're putting all kinds of stuff on the line, making big deals to do it. So this is not one of those things like, you know, and I'm not trying to get any shit on those golf cards, but like, are those golf cards worth it? I don't know. I've never done the math, but I know it's kind of like a thing where everyone's got a golf cart. You know, look, this thing, they wanted to make it so brainless and so easy. They're like, let's make it a ridiculous value. Costs $125. It is worth way more than $250. How can you not? If you have somebody in your life, check out the copper card. It never expires, which is the coolest thing about it. Also, it looks pretty sick in your wallet. That little copper card's pretty dope. So make a weekend of it. Again, the copper card's pretty separate from the Distillery Trail weekend. Want you to get out to the Distillery Trail weekend either way, but if this copper card is right for you, it could be perfect. And the big weekend, this weekend, August 7th through 9th. Learn more. Paso Robles DistilleryTrail.com.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, Dan Curcio, Elyse Black are here in the SoCal studios ahead of the sold out Under the Moon concert series at Dairy Creek. Goes down Friday, August 14th, at least the first one. This series has become one of those nights people really look forward to. Part listening room, part dance party. And this year, Elyse is stepping in with her own music in her own moment, really. And a lot happening next for both these guys. It's awesome. I can't wait to welcome them in here where we drop into the conversation right now. Let's check it out.
Me on stage, and I was 6.
Yeah.
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 So-
And at that point, I'm sure we'd known you for at least a few years, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I know.
Didn't you know my parents before I was born?
I know.
What was
That's
it,
brutal.
Chris?
So brutal.
No, I'm
Real
so
estate.
sorry.
Elyse has to come up with a more artful way to put that next time.
Sorry, you're right. You're right.
Sorry, you're old.
Sorry, probably like 21 years we've known each
Well,
other.
you're not so little yourself anymore. You just graduated Berklee School of Music.
I know.
That's
I
so
know.
exciting.
It is
Congratulations.
exciting. Thank you. Thank you. It is exciting.
How was that whole experience? I remember talking to you right before you left.
I know. It was incredible. I mean, the teachers and like the classes are amazing. Boston is winter for like 6 months, which no one tells you before you go. But yeah, it was amazing. I only did 3 years, but the second year I went to Valencia, Spain, and studied abroad there. They have a campus there, and that was also amazing. But yeah, definitely also an eye-opening experience, kind of very competitive environment.
Was it?
Yes.
Did you get along with the other students there and stuff, or is it are they kind of odd?
I did, but I mean, of course, they're odd. Like, it's
Yeah.
a music school, so
Sure, yeah.
it like attracts odd people. But it was also a lot of fun to be around so many people. And also, Berklee has like a 40% international student population, which I really liked because I love foreign languages and learning about different cultures, so that was also sick. But yeah, made a band and recorded some music.
You were in a band. You made a band up there.
I made a band.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. It was cool. It was cool. It also taught me a lot about band leading, and I actually interviewed Dan for one of my class assignments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we talked about that, and
Yeah.
it was awesome. I learned a lot about arranging and
Were
different.
you honest with her? You told her everything?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You don't want none of this.
Right. Yeah.
Salty dog stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. So you interviewed him for some like project or something.
Yeah, I had a business of live music minor, so you had to interview someone who's doing the job you want to do.
Yeah.
So-
What did you do as far as like work and as far as like writing? And I know you're really active on social media.
Yes, I have been trying to become more consistent on social media, especially because the numbers do matter a lot to the industry, even though I personally have a love-hate relationship with social media. But last year I had a show like every 3 weeks, but like bigger scale production. So I was arranging all like the horn parts and drum and bass and stuff for my band. So I had a CAF show, which is like a big thing at Berklee. It's like the cafeteria becomes a stage at night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was super exciting because it's like the coveted performance series on campus. And after getting rejected twice, like I finally got in.
Oh, nice.
I know. So that was really fun. So I had that. And then I also had this on-campus job where I was an accompanist for the voice department. So I played guitar in vocal classes, and they asked me to do this Singers Night Music of Queen show. So I had to learn a ton of Queen songs, which I'd never done. Yeah, which Queen is Queen is really hard, but it was really fun. I mean, it's definitely a grind, but it was awesome. And then this past semester working on a music video for one of my songs. So
Fun, cool.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Good for you. And how did you obviously you've known of Elyse since before she was born. But how did you get her to, how did you guys cross paths for her to support your Under the Moon concert series coming up?
Oh man, yeah. So I mean, long story short, Haircut. This is not a short story. Haircut, our guitarist, was Still Time. Used to work for Elise's grandparents.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Roger and Nancy. Shout out to Roger and Nancy.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And so yeah, he was like their errand boy in college. He'd do all the yard work and all kinds of stuff, and just off the Cal Poly job board.
Yeah.
But he met this incredible family, Elise's family, and they started coming to our Still Time shows back in the day. Met her parents, when apparently before she was born. Yeah. And you're how old again right now?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. All right. Well, we've established I'm old.
No.
But yeah, no, when you were like 5 or 6, I remember she was crowd surfing at our Still Time shows at the Cliffs.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Was
we got pictures and video
Well,
evidence.
there's that one epic picture I took from like whatever version of a cell phone camera. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I still use that.
That's a great shot.
A great
and I wonder, but was that a little boy or was that her?
It might have been your brother.
Yeah, might have been.
Really?
I
think I was a boy in that picture, but but she was in.
So you would be. I remember that. I remember being at those cliffs. Those shows were epic.
Yeah,
and there'd be like little kids just flying. Doing crowd surfing. It was so cool. How fun.
Yeah. So anyways, we go way back. And then, we've talked about this for too long now. We've wanted to have her join us for Under the Moon concert.
That's awesome.
And her and her dad were at our Mission show, the 30th anniversary for Cal Poly Concerts in the Plaza.
That was huge.
It was awesome.
How was that?
That was fun. Oh, it was epic. Yeah. It was a great time. Yeah. Those are always fun shows, but it was extra honor being the 30th anniversary.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
that they asked you to be on that big day.
Yeah, that was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we reconnected there. I honestly, I sometimes forget when she's at school and when she's back. But now she's back for good, and I kind of remembered that, and we're like, all right, let's finally do it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
There's like those shows, Concerts in the Plaza. 2,500 people, whatever, 3,000 people. And then there's like these Under the Moons where they're a little bit more intimate, but they're just as, alive and they're just as magical. Yeah. What do you kind of like about both those, different dynamics?
Yeah. So, I mean, candidly, I love the Concert in the Plaza. I feel like it's like, it's like a pop song. It's like casting your net out wide and just we play all our upbeat, most popular songs or whatever you want to call it, and just try to cast our net wide and add some more people to our crew. But the Under the Moon is like getting to know us better. I have a lot of songs that they're not the catchiest or not poppy or whatever, but I believe in them just as much as any other songs of mine. So it's a chance to play those up front, like for the first 45 minutes or so of our set, or hour even, depending on we kind of play a little bit more of the introspective type stuff that maybe you'd hear it at like a house concert.
Yeah.
And people are connecting and listening, and it's like just such a cool listening environment. Yeah. And then we kick up into the dance party, and it goes off, and everybody comes down, and it's a big old party for the last little while of songs. So it's just nice back and it's nice. Under the Moon have both of what I love, the intimate stuff and the dance party.
So you like that one a little more?
Yeah, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's like, it's, apples and oranges. But yeah, it's my favorite show that we do for that reason, because we're able to show both sides of who we are.
When you have like a really big song like Come Alive, I could see you somewhere and like you don't play it. And I go, what's wrong? What happened to him? Did he forget? But I mean, I guess you have a lot of songs. They don't always make it in every show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm joking kind of. But like, then you have like such a big song. You're like, so is that like a conscious thing? Like, well, if I have time, I will? Or do you go like, no, sometimes it's sorry, you just can't play them all the time.
Yeah. We try. I mean, we play a lot in this area, so we try to mix it up as best we can. And so, this Under the Moon versus the October 2nd one is going to be a very different set list. We have, I don't know how many hours of songs to pull from. Yeah. And so, we try to mix it up. There's certain songs that, you're going to play. Like, it's just like Autumnness, I feel like we almost always play. There's certain songs that But
what's your favorite song?
Try to mix it up. Man, that's a good question.
What if you do Autumnness and you can't whistle well that day? What do you do? Have you ever done that? Like where you can't whistle that good that day?
Oh man, every once in a while, when Whistling you're dehydrated, you got to be the right hydration level
because your lips have to have like the right moisture and
or if you haven't drank enough water, eat a Starburst.
Yeah, my mom was a whistler and like she kind of taught me how to whistle, but I know that some days you're just off. Like, it's funny. Whistling is very annoying to some people. Like I'll whistle around the house and Audrey just be like, can you know what I mean?
But I hear you.
I love whistling. Yeah.
So, whistling's good. Yeah.
You could whistle.
Speaking of whistling,
No, I cannot whistle on the Autumnness.
Speaking of what?
Oh, speaking of whistling, you asked my favorite song to play.
Oh, favorite song to play.
Call it what you want. And that has whistling too.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, that does have whistling.
That does have whistling too.
It does have whistling.
But that's my favorite song to play.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It just feels, I don't know, there's something about that song for me that's always felt emotional, that like I can tap into that emotion every time, where like some songs are a little bit harder to find that source.
Didn't you just redo it?
Yeah.
On the EP?
A handful of years, a few years back.
It was That's awesome. Yeah. So where are we at now with like creating and we had an EP that came out a little while ago. Where are we at with what's next or with all of it?
Yeah. Man, as far as what's next for Moonshiner, I think.
I mean, like, are you writing right now, or are you just kind of like?
Yeah, I'm chipping away.
Are you going to be doing
songs.
Some new stuff on August 14th?
Yeah, we got a brand new song that I just wrote a few days ago that we're going to try.
Bender?
Yeah, mild. It's called Mild Bender.
Mild Bender.
I saw this on social media. Cool.
Yeah, we're going to try to bust that out. We haven't even done it as a band yet. We're going to do that tomorrow night.
Oh, so really?
We'll practice it. Hopefully, it comes across.
Do you things come together like that pretty smooth though? I'm imagining.
Yeah, we got a pretty smooth thing going between the three of us. So yeah, it should work out.
That's gonna be
so just chipping away at new songs. My daughters are about to be 10 and 8.
Wow.
So we're kind of in prime time for like family vacations and trying to be intentional with our time with them. And my bandmates have always been. I've said this on your show before, but my bandmates are incredible and their understanding of that and their support of that. So we're definitely we're full speed ahead with Moonshiner in a lot of ways as far as writing new songs and playing a lot of shows, but I also am definitely in that mode of being intentional with my time with the family. Yeah, which feels good. It's a nice balance.
Yeah. What about you? Where are you at with I'm sure you created a lot while you were in school, but it's probably like a big deep breather after being finally done. Are you kind of like I don't want to write, or are you like kind of no, I gotta write, or how are you feeling about things?
I mean, definitely when your school is music, the last thing you want to do is like go home and write a song. But I have a lot of songs that I've written that I haven't recorded and released. So my plan for this year is like to be more consistent and release a single like once a month. So my plan is to start that in September. So then I'll have a single each month and like whole promotional thing, like music video and all that fun stuff. So
is that hard to keep up with?
Yes, but now I'm like, this is what I wanted to do, and I've kind of given myself this year of, I'm not going to school, so now this is my chance to kind of be more serious about that and be more on top of it. So I have the songs and I've been recording them and, working on that, and then it's just a matter of being consistent, actually following through.
What is kind of like the next step? I got to move to a bigger market, or do I try and stay here? How do you kind of field all that?
I mean, that is the thing. I was talking to Dan about this. I do want to move to LA, and I am working on that. I want to like find the right neighborhood to be in. But I mean, I love here, and I have such like a bigger appreciation for it, not living here, like being in Boston and then being in Nashville. And I mean, California, in my opinion, is the best state. And this area in particular is gorgeous. And every time I come back, I just want to be at the beach. I just want to go hiking. But I feel like ready to like be in a bigger market. But I always love coming back here and playing the shows here. And I'm so excited. Like when Dan asked me to do this, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Because I went to Under the Moon. I mean, I've been going to his concerts since I was a child, but also Under the Moon has always been incredible with the sun setting behind the mountains and the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Dan attracts the like coziest, warmest, friendliest people. And the vibe of the concert.
How do you kind of figure out, okay, here's my set for a day like this? I got to know the vibe. I got to know Dan's audience.
Well, because lately I've been writing moodier songs, and I'm like, okay, I don't really want to do those because that's just not the vibe. Like Dan is a friendly, like fun, like I want people to be able to dance. So I have some of those dance songs, and then like he was saying, more of the house concert. Like I have a song I wrote called Cozy, and like I want to end with that song because it's like a warm, intimate song. And then also like a couple covers. Just
you
so
do some
know.
fun covers.
Just like some people
love
are
your
like, oh, I
hip-hop
know
covers.
this song.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some really good ones.
Well, you know, I learned Waterfalls because I heard Dan play. I was like, I think we talked about that like years ago. So, but I won't do that one. Don't worry. But no, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe. I was like, let me get nice, like fun, happy songs, and
it's tough. I mean, I look at all the different types of, we talk about, there's like tourism, there's like the wine industry, and some of these industries are having like a hard time. Musicianship and being your own business with your music has always been notoriously a real grind.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's just
the way it is. There's no way around that one.
What is it about that is so rewarding that makes you just go, oh my gosh? I mean, look, I did it in a career of broadcasting and stuff, where you just like, whatever it is, whatever we're getting paid, I just love it so much.
Yeah. Oh man. I felt that way honestly, I made this decision in college. So like around the time that we're talking about with Still Time back in the day, like coming out of Still Time and moving into, I wasn't even with Moonshiner at that point. I was just solo and trying to find my way. But I think for me, and maybe you can relate to this, parents always want to say, well, what about option B and C and D? And I was like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's option A. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care what the other options are. And so I think I've always had that mindset of like, this is what I do.
Yeah.
And
when you can look back into like you're just coming out of Cal Poly, you're in your early 20s and you got this like fire burning inside. You're kind of right where Elyse is right now. What would you kind of redo, or what would you wish to explore again? Or maybe even what did you do? Like, oh, that was the good call. I should let her know that. Any of those things.
That's a beautiful question, brother. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I've done the path, like I'm living the path that I wanted to live. I really am. Like to be on the Central Coast, I love it. It feels like home. It's just, you mentioned the word cozy. There's no better word for it. It's just cozy. It just feels right.
Yeah.
And then to have a family that I deeply love and I feel so passionate about, being a dad, and having the time and the balance in life to do that in a good way. I feel like I'm proud of the way I'm able to be there for my girls. And that was always the intentionality too, from that time point. I remember around that era, that was also like, okay, this is option A, this is what I do, but also I'm going to be a present father. So those two things together led me here. And I don't think I'd change much. I really don't. I feel really blessed and fortunate to say that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's really honorable.
That's a really cool path. Being able to follow that you doing what you love and then having that's awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, just to that point, and we talked about this, Elyse, like, that intentionality, no matter what it is you want to do, what you see for your vision. Nah, man, I know I got to brag on Elyse for a second.
Yeah.
She finished Berklee School of Music a year early.
Wow.
That is hard to do.
Dang.
That is really
impressive.
hard to do. So if anybody has intentionality and drive.
I'm trying to think of the first time I met you, but I mean, you just noticed something. Maybe what was it performing? What was it? I mean, was it
performing?
Was you were graduating?
Oh, I did. It was around like when I graduated high school.
Yeah, it was. I remember because I was at because I got invited to your graduation party via like.
Oh right, probably Morgan. Yeah. Epic family.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe, but then I've known your dad loosely for a long time. I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
and
he's done a lot of different. He used to work in the symphony office when it was like over there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh, what a trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I mean, you obviously saw something in Elyse, like really, I felt that too. Like, oh, she's really, not just talented, but like, you really have, I feel like that drive too. Like you're about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, you're definitely about it for sure.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. So like a
shout
good
out
choice.
to Jim and Liz too.
Jim and Liz,
good parenting. Yeah,
JD.
present
Amazing family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So August 14th, unfortunately, you have, well, not unfortunately for you, Mr. Curcio, but it was a pretty quick sellout.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I know
one
we
of the
talked.
quicker ones we've had in a while.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Thank you, bud.
So if you're listening to this right now, in a couple Fridays when they gather at Dairy Creek, it's going to be sold out. But you are doing this again. The Under the Moon concert series continues in the fall.
Yep. We got October 2nd. We're doing another one there. So August 14th is with Elyse. And then the October 2nd one will be with Josh Rosenblum. It's going to be our special guest that night.
That's cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's great, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So October 2nd. I think it's going to be Night Sky Camp's grand opening weekend too. That's what they're shooting for. So yeah, it'll be
cool.
A nice little added element there.
They're going to have pretty neat. I just had the owners in here.
Yeah.
It was just a recent show. They were fun. I can't wait to go out there and stay at one.
Yeah, they look incredible.
They look sick.
Glamping tents.
Pet friendly and cool views. Mm-hmm. And then the restaurant, I haven't been to the restaurant yet, but the food looks fun.
Yeah, solid, man. It's really good. Yeah, Marcero's going to handle the food and booze for Under the Moon.
Okay,
both
that's
of them.
great. Oh, good.
But yeah, October 2nd is available now. We just put those tickets out yesterday, but yeah, August 14th sold out.
Man, now why not do, and forgive me, I don't know what I'm talking about here, but like, I mean, I guess it depends on what they're doing there, but like a second day, like add on a second day.
As far as
like August 15th. I guess you have to kind of see what they have to be available and.
Oh, just like.
You know what I mean? Like adding another day. Do they do other things out there? Do they use those grounds? Is that golfing grounds?
Yeah. I mean, we could. You mean as far as adding another show?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to do that like coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
So I gotta brag a little bit. This is our 30th sold out show since
Holy
COVID.
Cow.
Wow.
Since quarantine times ended. I mean, in the early days we were doing, more like 100-person capacities and things, but most of those shows are 300 to 500 capacities, and and all around the region.
That's insane, dude. That's so cool. Good for you.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So yeah, that feels amazing. I mean, and that's just a testament to how amazing our fans are, how amazing our
and I guess there is something to be said for, like, especially for this area, like, you gotta, like, I don't know, you can't just be everywhere. You can't be overexposed, right? Because if I could see you everywhere every weekend, then it's like loses its speciality.
Yeah, we definitely try to keep it special. These are the two biggest shows we do of the year, and then we have we'll try to do one in North County and one in Morro Bay, per year.
I love the siren
and one
and
slow
stuff.
brew show. We do one bigger indoor venue show in the winter or whatever. That. So try to keep it sparse and special every time we play.
Yeah, well, it certainly always is. So August 14th, you can't go.
Unless you already bought tickets.
For sure. Yeah. If you did, good on you. But then August 2nd, Friday, October.
You got it.
Friday, October 2nd. Yeah, cool.
That's right.
Those Friday shows are fun.
Yeah,
weather's going to be beautiful then, I think, too.
Yeah, I hope so. Should be.
Yeah, well, for sure, the August one's going to be beautiful. But I mean, I love that weather. I love that. Yeah, October's great.
Early October.
Yeah, and the beach is always real clear. It's just awesome. Well, so much fun. Are we going to sing a song?
Yeah, we can do that.
I would love to have you sing a song.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I got to pass the guitar to Elyse at some point and have you do one too.
Oh my God. Okay, sure.
Yeah? All right.
There you go.
All right.
Sweet.
All right, let me grab it. All right, I'm gonna play an older song of mine. you asked about favorite songs of mine that I like playing. This is definitely one of them. It's called Find Me in the Dark. It's about when I first met my wife. We were living in a double wide near Cal Poly, right on the freeway.
You lived in a double wide?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the double wide, man. Yeah. Legally close to the freeway as you can get, right on the 101. And I remember dancing in a dark room to some Springsteen. And so I wrote this one about those memories. It's called Find Me in the Dark.
Officer's daughter was on me again, so I sent out my detectives. Surely they could bring her in. Well, I lined her up for questions about God and love and war, but her heart and all these answers she kept locked behind closed doors. And whenever I would seek out only traces I would find, well, I'd try a million leads if I knew it'd make her mine. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. From Howlin' Wolf to Springsteen with the candles only light, drinking whiskey, blasting records, well, it made our souls unite. And we'd reminisce for hours of the way things used to be. Penny candies, MC Hammer, and that kid from Stand By Me. We're the 80s holy children, the 60s sense of calm. With each dance we gotten closer in the darkness of that room. And we'd sit discussing madly about God and love and war. Yes, I'd finally had my answers, and I couldn't wait for more. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. We found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. Yeah. True love we found, oh, by blasting, dancing in the dark. Yeah. True love we found, dancing in the dark.
Yes, love it so much. It was so good. Wow. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna put Elyse on the spot now and have her sing one.
Let's do it.
What are we gonna sing, Elyse?
I think I'm gonna do Cozy.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my song Cozy. And my parents and I have been coordinating the set list for this show.
Oh, really?
And of course, yeah. The momager and paparazzi all over this. We gotta make sure we do it right,
Yeah.
It's a local legend opening for us. So this one is called Cozy, and I wanna end my set with this song. So Dan, you can let me know if it's too house concert-y or if it's just right. So there's something that I have been meaning to say, and I've tried to organize my thoughts in a way that fully conveys just what I feel for you, but I can't seem to. It's easy to find reasons and things that you hate, much harder to express and articulate why you think something or someone is great. Yeah, I think you're cool, but that's not everything. So without sounding cliche, I'll try to explain. You make me feel cozy like it's a winter, and I'm curled up by a fire, warm chocolate chip cookies, fresh from the oven. I'm loving this feeling you give me. It's home, and I could spend all day happily at home. Typically the type of person who's assertive. I say what's on my mind and how I feel, I'm forward, but you make me nervous while I don't want to hurt this. I think you deserve this. At the risk of making it awkward, here's what I offer. You make me feel cozy like it's raining, and I'm playing Chopin on piano. Jasmine tea blossoms, you're awesome, you're matcha. You're a blanket that's soft to the touch, you're home. And I could spend all day comfy at home. I like that you leave your bed unmade, 'cause I do the same, and my roommates always complain. I like that you're driven and focused and strive for success. Your work ethic's impressive, if not a little obsessive. But hey, I'll give you grace for it, because you're my favorite. You make me feel cozy, or Ted Lasso. Your Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here, and I listen completely to that record to fall asleep peacefully. And you, for the record, are home to me. You make me feel cozy.
Elyse, that was so good.
Thank you.
What a beautiful and just fun song.
Yeah, it's like a little like tucking you into bed.
Yeah, no, that's such a sweet song. I love the words.
Thank you so
Tell
much.
me, who's it about?
Well, I mean, okay, like the initial inspiration is like not who I think about anymore, but
okay.
I feel like it's a whole.
Well, it's obviously it becomes something bigger because so many people get to interpret it when they get a chance to listen to it. But I mean, I imagine whoever, like, to have a song written like that about you, that's really sweet. That's really cool.
Yeah, I feel like because the chorus is just like my favorite things, so I kind of like think about family. But I mean, the verses are obviously like it's a romantic interest.
Sure.
But I feel like the whole intention of the song is like love that's wholesome and kind of like.
Here, put those on, Dan. Put the headset on and just scoot down a little bit. That was so good. I almost want to hear what your cover was going to be. Let me turn off the.
Here. Oh yeah! Thank you so much for
turn off the reverb.
Oh wait.
It's a shorter neck.
Yeah.
In there, but you're able
I know.
I think it's cool when someone who's so young still seems to capture something that, you know, I've it's taken me 47 years to, I'm 47 years into this, right? But like still capturing like love in that way. That was really neat. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, one year for Christmas, my uncle and aunt commissioned Dan to write a song for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's called Wait and See. So I wait and saw it, and look what happened.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
We got to try to play that.
We are.
We got to figure out how to do it.
Oh, are you? Cool.
Have we ever? I don't think we played it together.
Not.
I mean, I wrote it and then you played it and performed it and recorded it. And, but I don't know that we've ever done it.
Not in a while. I mean, I was a child. I found some old videos and I was like, oh wow. Ooh, cute, but okay.
Yeah. Is it fun? I mean, how long have you been writing songs for? I mean, you must have been writing songs since you were.
Yeah, I mean, like
a kid.
Songs, but like, are they good? I think the first song that I wrote that I can remember was called Drama, and then Haters Gonna Hate, and I think I was in like 5th grade or something. Yeah.
Did you use a lot of the dynamics through college to write, like, kind of like Taylor Swift in it, where like we're writing about boyfriends, we're writing about romantic interests, we're writing about, people that we don't like, or I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did like songwriting was one of my tracks because I did like the build your own major, but we didn't like have topics like that. I feel like my songwriting has improved, but it was kind of like the things I was learning in school, like especially through the music theory. I was like, oh, let me try. Like I would give myself little challenges, like try to write with these chords, or like include something like this, or a topic as in like, oh, these are weird words, just try to put them in a song. But the Cozy, that one, I was just really feeling that way. That one just kind of came to me, and it took me like, I think an hour or something to like write it because I was just in the zone. I've had a few like that, and then a few that you kind of have to like
agonize over.
Yeah. But that one is just like, I was in a practice room at Berklee, which is essentially looks like a prison cell. And I was like, let me just get this out. So but I mean, Dan has also given me like songwriting little like lessons over the years. And so,
yeah, I mean, how often does it happen like that? Like, especially like your big ones that are really popular with people. Did like this Come Alive happen in 20 minutes? Or is it like she said, sometimes you can really agonize over and you have to get them right, and the writing it's arduous.
Yeah, definitely both. Come Alive actually was relative. We were at Paul's parents' place back in the day in Marin, and we were jamming all together with Still Time in his living room, and that one came together relatively, like in a couple hours.
That's crazy.
The song I just wrote called Mild Bender, which I should have played today. I just don't even know the words enough yet. I still gotta
you can play it for the October 2nd promo.
Yeah, when you come in for that.
Yeah. But that one, same. Like Elyse said, I was in the zone, and it took half an hour or whatever. It just kind of came out. Yeah. And then there's some that I'm still working on from 5 years ago. So it's
that just like kind of depends. That happens though.
Mm-hmm. How do you get your voice? Like, how do you go? Okay. Because you talked a second ago about improving your songwriting, becoming a better songwriter. How do you kind of improve the way you use your voice as a tool, become better with it,
I've noticed, I don't know I guess it's just maturity, because I was like listening to some songs I recorded with my uncle when I was like 15, and I was like, oh my God, I can't listen to it. It's like cringy, because it's like, I wasn't telling the story of the songs. I was just singing the notes, and which is exactly what he was telling me when we were recording them, but I didn't understand. And then also like, I really like doing voices and like impersonating people. So I just will like, I don't know, like impersonate people in the car. And then I'm like, oh, what if I kind of sang a little bit like this? But Cozy is a very raw song. Mm-hmm. So that one, like nothing like that, but just like be in the zone and like tell the story and enunciate the words and like feel the emotion. That's kind of like what I've been focusing more on as I've matured. Really. Yeah.
And you feel like your voice is still like, I don't know, are you done with your vocal development at 21? I guess. I feel like my voice is still evolving, right? I listen to like me on the air 10 years ago, and I go, well, that's a little bit different of a voice. Yeah. You listen to Aircheck, talk about cringy. When I listen to like Airchecks of me like an 03 or, and you're like, it's Christian radio, 98.1 KDAR, or whatever it was, Like when I first was on the air, like in the year 2000 or 1999, it's so funny.
It's a trip to listen back to your
It
voice
is.
back in the day.
I know, I'm not a fan of
I
it.
think it's a constant evolution with vocals. I mean, you're always
Yeah.
going to change because, I mean, I look back at like some of the stuff was still, like speaking of Come Alive, like there's a part on the Still Time version. Is it that song? Yeah. Where I'm hitting this crazy high. Yeah, like
Yeah, exactly,
whale
right.
thing. And I can't even, like, it hurts my throat to even think about that
Yeah.
now. Like I just couldn't do it anymore. So, and then you work with what you have, and then I'm a lot better in some ways, and I can't do certain things that I used to be able to do. So as you get older too, I think you work with what you have, and I mean, especially once I get to be a real old guy.
No, you're not. You're not old though. Like
I
what?
appreciate that. I mean, once I really start tapping into the later years, it'll evolve even more, and you just work with what you have. It's kind of
Right.
like
Well, you just got to.
yeah.
That's so good. Then how do we learn more about you, Elyse? How do we find your music, your Spotify, your stuff? What's up?
I have some songs out on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music. It's just Elyse Black, ELYSE, and then Black like the color. And then my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it's all Elyse Black Music, ELYSE, Black like the color, and music like what we've been talking about.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I love it. And you do covers. You do great covers. You're gonna
I do
You're going
covers
to do a
as
couple on the
well.
14th.
Yes.
What are we covering? Do we know? Tell me.
Well,
curious about the set list.
You're curious about the set list. I'll tell you. I feel like, I guess, I can just tell you. Just the two of us. But I do like a medley with
cool.
What You Won't Do for Love, like Bobby Caldwell. Yeah, that. And then one of my originals.
Bobby Caldwell.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah, and then
Who else redid that song?
It's like I feel like it's been
Someone else
circulating.
redid it.
Yeah, well, it's been because I learned about it recently.
Go West. Did Go West redo that?
Maybe.
Go West are the people who did King of Wishful Thinking.
King of Wishful Thinking.
Cause
I need
I'm
to-
the king of wishful thinking. The video, you see the video?
No.
Talk about a video where you probably cringe. That guy must cringe. It's such a cheeseball video. But let's see. Go West.
Go West?
Well, yeah, it is them.
What You Won't Do for Love?
Yeah, listen for it. Let's see listen to their version.
Oh yeah.
Such a cool song. I mean, Bobby Caldwell it's the OG version, but this is great.
Yeah, that's nice.
75 and Sunny and San Luis Obispo. Check out Moonshiner Collective tonight at the 30th anniversary of Concerts in the Plaza. Now it's Go West. And What You Won't Do for Love on Coast. Still got that post, bitch.
Got it.
So funny.
Oh my God.
I love it. Okay, cool. Very good.
Smooth operation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a fun little medley.
Yeah, little mashup.
Yeah, cool.
And then Moon Dance because it's under the moon.
There you go.
Moonshiner
I like it.
Collective.
Nice.
So you're gonna save all your sassy hip hop. You're not doing any of the sassy hip hop.
I feel like it's not the vibe, but I
I
do.
just think people see her and then she does sassy hip hop and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good because you don't picture it gonna come from you, and then it comes from
I
you
know.
with
People are
such
like-
authority. You're like, no, it looks. She wears it good.
Hey,
you know,
do
she
you.
owns that shit.
I think the crowd's down for whatever. That's the
yeah?
cool part about the show.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Well,
That's up to you.
Well, what should you do? Salt and pepper? I forget what you do.
Yeah, I have done What a Man, which I learned for a wedding, and and Waterfalls and Gangsta's Paradise also for a wedding.
All
This
good
this
ones.
one woman was like,
Gangsta's
you're gonna learn these, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But
That's good. She saw something.
it was awesome. And
Yeah.
then, but I do have a song called Red Flag, which is like, I wrote it, and I am gonna play it, but it's a little sassy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
maybe like it not hip hop, but like
And all these, and is Cozy out now on this?
I'm gonna release in December because it's like you
Okay.
know that's a cozy month.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, yeah, come back again.
I would love
Let's
to
chat about it. And then,
Yeah.
especially if you leave and go and move, make sure you come in before you go.
Oh yeah. Well, it's also like not that far.
That's true. I know.
But
very
yeah, I
good.
will
I
absolutely.
wonder if you've done the 14th. It's going to sound so
Thank you.
good. It's going to be so cool
So
to have you. I
excited.
know. It's going to be rad. And then, of course, I will put links to October because those tickets are now available.
Yes.
Yep.
Go
October
get your
2nd.
Under the Moon tickets.
Yes. Love you guys. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming
me
in.
too, brother.
Thank
So much fun.
you.
Cheers. Thanks for being up and out, guys.
Yeah.
Some say life's where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Dan and Elyse head of the sold out Under the Moon concert at Dairy Creek Friday, August 14th. check out October 2nd because that's going to be your next time to get in on that one. Tickets available. Links in the show notes. And she is just so, I don't know. I mean, I love Dan, don't get me wrong. But when you see like talent, young, but like kind of old soul, Elyse has like this old soul kind of about her. And she's just stripped back and charming. And I don't know, for young women her age that are seemingly putting a lot into their, what's the word to say, like presentation or how the world sees them. You just like get somebody straight up real. You look at her from the way she listens to you and answers back something, to the way she looks you in the eye, to her, just her face. Like she's just stripped back, normal, and like super genuine. I really dig her. Her parents did a great job on her. And I think it's so cool that she has like a mentor, like a Dan in this area, who is just awesome. Another great man. Talk about someone, you know, these musicians that come out just awesome. Like I met Curcio's mom and dad, just like the sweetest, most normal, loving people. Like, you can't even see them without like, oh, I want to give you a hug. You know what I mean? Like they're just great people. So I love it. Great families, supporting their sons or daughter in this case, in their love for music. So I think it's so neat. So neat how that kind of full circle came around for Elyse too. Happy to have them in the studio. Let me tell you before we get out of here about my friends at the Mountain Air. I do love them. And I love the fact that we have, for over 50 years, had this store helping locals get outside at all skill levels. Before terms like go touch grass were cool, before big ass box stores that you get lost in like REI were kind of cool. No, I'll tell you what's cool. It's Lindsay and Josh Herring's The Mountain Air. It's right there on Marsh Street. They got all kinds of sales going on. You want to check out different trail maps. I saw this one. They're great on social media, by the way. Go give them a follow. That's free. Find them on Insta. And they got all the maps for like all the trails. They're just so dialed in, and they have such a finger on the pulse of what it's like to experience the outdoors here. And that's what they facilitate, and that's what they get you geared up for. Check out their sister shop, The Switchback, 2 doors down. And it's so funny. Both their stores are like sandwiched in between they're the bread of a sushi sandwich. There's a sushi place in the middle of both their shops. That's pretty cool. So Switchback, buy and sell used gear. Maybe you're getting out of one hobby into another. Perfect. It's just perfect for that. So theswitchback.com, also themountainair.com. And when you get in there, please, please, please let them know you appreciate them being Up and Adam. The Mountain Air, San Luis Obispo. All right, don't forget, happy hour tonight. Benny's Pizza, 4:30 to 6:30. Let's go. 3.5 domestic cans, $2 off premium beer and wine. Food specials that hit the spot. If you're going there for lunch, you're going to get in and out in 35, 40 minutes. Slice, salad, Coke, boom. They got you. Order up, 439-3838. I tell you, that frozen lasagna that they vacuum packed, that's the sound of vacuum packing. Yeah. It's really good. It's the best lasagna. Have one in your freezer just for when? For when, Adam? Oh, for when family comes to visit, for when you got to host someone, for when your neighbor has a baby or someone is grieving and they're going through a meal train, and you have that vacuum seal lasagna. You can just walk over and go, boom, gifted. There you go. Benny's Pizza. It's not just where you eat, it is where you land. Feels like Cheers in there. Love going in there for like a drink. It's like Cheers. Love it. All right. Thanks to Moonshiner Collective for not only being original music on the show called Start Again, but also being in studio. I should make him sing that song to me live every single time he's on the show. Like he should do the theme music for the day. Well, we made him do plenty. He performed live. It was a great episode. Fun show. This show recorded at SoCal Studios, San Luis Obispo County, California, in the heart of baby SoCal, where the wine is world class, the people are real, and life is too beautiful to rush for turns well taken. Visit SoCal.com. That's SLOCAL, SoCal.com. And someone goes, why don't we call it SoCal? Didn't I hear that supervisor Jimmy Paulding say, I don't like SoCal. I still call it Central Coast. Well, here's the thing. Central Coast doesn't, we have finally grown into an area where we do this our own way. We are not Monterey. We are not Santa Barbara, thank God. We have about half the people of Santa Barbara, yet we're doing about the same tourism as them. We're not even the same beast as Santa Barbara. We're our own beautiful beast. So that's why I love SloCal, because it tells the story of where we live. Central Coast is so vast, and you're talking Central Coast, you're talking, Gordo. What do they call where the expensive gas station is in Big Sur? Yeah, you're talking Monterey. You're talking Carpinteria, Santa Barbara. San Luis Obispo County is SloCal, and that is why I always say instead of Central Coast. Now, there are times where I'll use the word Central Coast, sure. But for the most part, when I'm trying to say where we live, Zach, come on now, it's SloCal. Yeah, all right, there you go. Someone asked me that, I thought I'd answer it for you. I love you. Thank you so much for connecting, rating, reviewing, subscribing, whatever it is. It just helps. It helps others discover this show and this community. And for that, I truly, truly thank you for taking time to rate, review, subscribe, especially on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen. Till tomorrow, I appreciate you more than you know. I'm Adam Montiel. Thanks again for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only the stars